how should companies start to protect themselves? Not only maybe by doing this sort of audit so that you have it in writing, you know where everything is, you have like sort of a master roadmap check, and you have it like not with one person, like with multiple people, but then structurally, are you seeing companies needing to protect themselves? Like, because I could see like a breach in data, or if somebody had like even, an IT attack or something like that could also impact this digital
Mhm.
assets, not just AI, but with everything technologically changing, where do you see companies really needing to protect these assets, before they even consider sale?
I mean, they need to be looking at it throughout the entire process. I would say we probably field the better part of 5 to 10 calls a week alone I mean, we're a marketing agency, right? Full service marketing agency, but we see 5 to 10 calls alone of just, I'm locked out. What do I do? Some sort of panic, some sort of, hey, my website's down because this is going on. We had one call us because their web developer had passed away, but the web developer is the one who had domain, hosting, SSL, emails, website, everything. So all they could do was turn off their Google Ads. Well, I'm going to tell you, all of their revenue was coming from the Google Ads. That was the only marketing they were running. So for 3 weeks, they were just down. No website, no phone number that they could call other than the Google business profile. And then, like, how do we go and now retrieve a domain name when the person has passed away? So now, same thing. Do we get lawyers involved and try to get us death certificate to prove to these companies who the rightful owner is? Even though they can probably even prove some sort of trademark, it's not really doing anything to these hosting companies because they are protecting themselves. They are out for their best interest. And if they just randomly one day go, oh, you must be the owner of this site, let's hand it over, and they're not, that's not going to fly well. That's thousands and thousands of dollar lawsuit, right? So they have to take all of the right steps to do this. And that's where I say it can become a longer process than, oops, we forgot to renew. Let's just go renew that today. So we see it in, all areas where it's just, we thought it was in the right hands. We trusted the developer. We trusted the marketing team. We trusted, the IT team, whatever that looks like. So it's not always out of ill will either. An
Yeah.
employee can pass away tomorrow, and that's one of the key employees that understands how that works, right? So you're really needing to look at it from day one and put the whole process together as far as how do we protect and safeguard. And then the second one I usually say is, to your point, have 2 points of contact. I get a lot of calls and emails of clients, an employee that says, hey, we're going to go ahead and take this back over. Can you assign me ownership to blank account? Sure. Yeah, you guys are the clients. Let's go do that. And then immediately they remove us. Well, what that's now doing is putting everything in the hands of the employee, not the owner of the company. And
Mhm.
there is no second point of contact now. That's why our digital ownership and the digital continuity is so important because it now starts to put that safeguard in place of no matter what happens, there's 2 points of contact that something can be, falling back on and we can still recover and retrieve. Or as you get ready to exit, you're right. It's something you can say, hey, I'm telling you we have access to that. I'm telling you we have that. I'm telling you that's going to come as part of the sale. And the buyer's just taking your word for it. There's
Mhm.
really no proof having to be shown in that due diligence phase until the deal is signed. And that's where we really see a lot more of that. Like, you need to trust the seller then. You need to know that if they're saying yes, that they can in fact prove it, which is why you're going to start getting more questions. And if you start to hesitate on any of them, they start to wonder, can you really provide us Google Analytic numbers to show us why our marketing spend is this, what that ROI is, and that it does all in fact line up? And if you can't, they're going to start wondering back to the financial side. Now we've got questions on your finances. And so it does actually start to root a lot more into it than just, yes, I know where this is hosted.